And today is Monday, May 11th. It's the Monday of the 5th week of Easter. And we continue to read from the Acts of the Apostles, from today's liturgy, chapter 14. There was an attempt in Iconium by both the Gentiles and the Jews, together with their leaders, to attack and stone Paul and Barnabas. They realized it and fled to the Iconian cities of Lystra and Derbe and to the surrounding countryside, where they continued to proclaim the good news. At Lystra there was a crippled man, lame from birth, who had never walked. He listened to Paul speaking, who looked intently at him, saw that he had the faith to be healed, and called out in a loud voice, "Stand up straight on your feet." He jumped up and began to walk about. When the crowd saw what Paul had done, they cried out in Lycaonian, "The gods have come down to us in human form." They called Barnabas Zeus and Paul Hermes, because he was their chief speaker. And the priests of Zeus, whose temple was at the entrance to the city, brought oxen and garlands to the gates, for he, together with the people, attended to offer sacrifice. The apostles Barnabas and Paul tore their garments when they heard this and rushed out into the crowd, shouting, "Men, why are you doing this? We are the same nature as you, human beings. We proclaim to you good news, that you should turn from these idols to the living God, who made heaven and earth and sea and all that is in them. In past generations he allowed all Gentiles to go their own ways, yet in bestowing his goodness he did not leave himself without witness. For he gave you rains from the heaven and fruitful seasons, and filled you with nourishment and gladness for your hearts." Even with these words they scarcely restrained the crowds from offering sacrifice to them. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Oh, that crippled man looked at Paul intently, and Paul saw that he had faith to be healed, and he called out, "Stand up on your feet." So he acted in faith. You know, the one thing about this pandemic going on, this coronavirus, and unfortunately affected many businesses. Some had a lot of layoffs, and some actually probably will not come back again. But the businesses that seem to be at least holding their own, if not doing well, are the ones that acted. They may not have been totally ready, totally prepared. They couldn't be perfect, but they knew they had to do something, and so they acted. And as they acted, they got better and kept moving in the right direction. You have to act. Sometimes we sit back and say, we're not going to move until I have all the I's dotted, T's crossed. I know exactly what we're going to do, have everything laid out perfectly, and we'll spend time doing that, and sometimes the opportunity would pass us by. And so it is with faith. Faith that this man had. You don't wait for faith to come and then act on faith. You act and your faith will grow. Too many people think, well, I just got to sit and pray and ask God for faith, or read some books on faith, and when I feel that I have enough faith, then I'll act in faith. It doesn't work that way. You act first. You take that step, even as imperfect as it may be. Once you move in faith, God blesses that. That's how it works in life. Do something, move, and God will bless you. All right? So don't wait to be perfect. Whatever gifts and talents God has given you, act now. Take that first step, and the doors will be continually open for you. God bless you.